This is Transformers96 here with another video talking about more items at New York Toy Fair 2017. In this video I'm going to be discussing the Marvel Legends figures that are exclusive. So basically the two Spider-Man 2-packs as well as the two Fantastic Four figures. Wanted to start it off at that picture, but first off I'm going to talk about Human Torch. This is looking like a really nice figure, and this will be exclusive just as Invisible Woman will be exclusive, which we have already seen her. However, I will mention her briefly, but it is great to see this. Hopefully they continue doing this. If we're not going to get a full Fantastic Four wave, which I would love, but if we're not going to get it, this is the next best thing, just to get these figures somehow, and you know, via exclusives is fine with me. This is looking like a really nice figure. It's kind of hard to see how it's painted because I don't know how much of this is the lighting, but it almost looks translucent, which I think is cool. The translucent, if it's done, you know, properly, will look very nice. If it's like full translucent, it's kind of gonna look weird, but hopefully the actual in-hand images of it will look really nice. But it is looking very cool, and I'm loving all the fire pieces. It looks like this is a fire piece that I believe is the same as Sunstorm or Sunspot, the X-Men character in the Warlock wave. I think that's going to be the same accessory, so that's not new, but it is nice. And then we have multiple new pieces on him, like the legs there have fire pieces sculpted on. Same thing with the arms. This is probably a piece that pegs into the back, and then of course his head has a flame on it, looking like a really nice figure with some nice new pieces on him, which will demonstrate his flame power, which I love. So I'm very much anticipating this. I believe it will be Walgreens exclusive. That'll be actually well, no, I have Agent Venom, never mind. But I was gonna say it was gonna be the first Walgreens exclusive figure that I have, but that's not true. Then we have Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, looking like a nice figure. I've already made videos talking about her because she has been shown before, but this is looking like a really nice figure, and I am glad that we are getting her as a character, and the fact that her right arm there is kind of going translucent, I think was a nice idea because I definitely want to see her power be expressed. And I think that just about all of her is just a mixture of pieces from other Marvel Legends figures. The torso is kind of looking unique to me. That might be new, but I don't think it is. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same torso as like the Hellcat figure, and then the legs are obviously the same, the arms are the same, and you know, like the right hand is from Wasp. The head sculpt is certainly new though as well. And then you have the robot, which I think his name is like Herbie, isn't it? Something like that. I don't know, but the robot's nice that he is included with her. Then we have, this is a great one, we have Mary Jane Watson. Really fantastic. I have wanted a Mary Jane figure for so long, and I'm really surprised that we're going to get one. But it's great, and you know, it is a 2-pack, which is disappointing. However, the figure itself looks fantastic. It looks like mainly a new sculpt. I believe that the entire thing is new. The arms are the only thing that can really be reused, because even the torso there has these lines to indicate that it's a shirt, which I can't think of a single other woman figure that has that. So I think that the torso is new. The pants are certainly new. Oh, well, you know what? The pants, she might be a repaint of Jessica Jones, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a mold that we don't have yet, but it looks like they're using that Jessica Jones mold, to be quite honest. So she might be the same as Jessica Jones, but great detailing there. Really looks like she's wearing jeans, of course, and looking like an awesome figure. The face sculpt looks quite nice. I definitely like this look for Mary Jane quite a lot, and it looks like an excellent figure. I'm very excited for this figure. Cannot wait to get it. Unfortunately, you need to buy a Spider-Man to get her, though. That's one thing, is I have a million Marvel Legends Spider-Mans. I don't really want any more. However, I'm going to be forced to buy a few more this year, unfortunately. But this, I don't know which costume this is for Spider-Man. It looks, you know, really, it looks like one of the, it looks like a classic Spider-Man costume, but I'm sure that it's from a very specific comic title. Looks like a nice figure. I don't need it though. I have a ton of other Spider-Man figures. And then speaking of Spider-Man figures, I'm going to have to buy this one too. It's another version of Spider-Man. This one seems to be on the new teenage body sculpt, while the last one, it looked like the last one was from a more adult body sculpt. So that's kind of interesting, I guess. This Spider-Man doesn't look... It really doesn't look like any different from the one that came in the Space Knight Venom wave. I'm sure it is different, but just to me personally, the differences are so minor that it doesn't even look different. So I'm not excited for that. But what I am excited for is this guy, which is Vulture. This is very exciting. I'm really excited to get the movie Vulture. That's going to be the well, his wings will be the Build-A-Figure of the Spider-Man Homecoming wave, and I've always wanted a comic Vulture because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I love Spider-Man villains, and you know, we don't get as many of them as we should, considering there's so many Spider-Man waves. So Vulture being a classic villain, I've been waiting to get a figure for, and now we finally have one. They didn't go with his classic look. It's more of a modern version. It's, you know, it's, I don't know, this might be like the ultimate Vulture, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not. Let me know what his costume is from, like which comic series it's from, because it's certainly not classic. I would have probably preferred the classic look, you know, with the skin tight, striped costume, basically, and the feather wings. However, this new modern version looks very cool. You know, his wings look very mechanical, which will pair up with the movie one much nicer. I think that they'll look closer together. So having the comic and the movie versions of Vulture on your shelf will look very cool. But this sculpt seems to be a lot of new pieces. The arms there are obviously new. These little side pieces seem new. I mean, they might be reused from something, but it probably is not much. There's probably not much that's reused. This collar piece is definitely new. Nothing has that collar piece. The legs are probably reused, and then the head is obviously new as well. The hands, although I can't place it, the hands look incredibly familiar. So, you know, I don't quite know which figure they're from, but the hands are looking super familiar, so definitely let me know what the hands are from, because they have to be from something else. Oh, you know what they're from? They're from Superior Venom, aren't they? That looks like Superior Venom's hands, so I'm pretty sure that those are reused from him. And then the wings, of course, are completely new, and the wings look huge. This 2-pack will be a Target exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure how much it will cost. Hopefully it'll just be $40, but if they did bump up the price because of the wings, you know, don't put it past Hasbro to do that, unfortunately. However, hopefully this will just be a $40 set. And then as far as the Mary Jane and Spider-Man 2-pack, I'm not quite sure where that's going to be exclusive to. That one definitely shouldn't be more than $40 though. But these are looking like great exclusives. I plan to get them all. I think that the Spider-Man 2-packs are fantastic, although I don't want another Spider-Man. It would be great if they just did a 2-pack with Vulture and Mary Jane. That would be so perfect, but obviously that's not going to happen. But those two 2-packs look excellent. I'm super stoked for them. And then the Fantastic Four figures look very nice, and I am excited for them as well. So let me know what you guys think of these Marvel Legends exclusive figures, and thanks so much for watching.